your daddy. Oh yeah. Oh, you were so young. Why you had to take you away? Feeling so sure. Why this ever happened to me? Your mommy and your daddy miss you so much. Wake up every day so wishing you would show up. Wake up every day feeling so up. Yeah. They say God works in mysterious ways, but I can't think of why He would take you away. Trying to deal with the pain, steady praying for strength. I don't know who to blame, 'cause you were so young to get you, baby, give it all up.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going camping, guys. We're going camping for the first time. I've never been camping. Can you guys believe that? I'm 32 years old and I've never been camping. Why? Because soy muy delicadita. I don't like to sleep outside. And I'm scared of animals. I'm scared of the dark. I'm just scared of so many things that involves with camping. So a lot of my friends have always invited us, but it just never happened. But I did agree to going camping this time with one condition. Let me show you guys my condition. Kids are here just waiting for me to make something to eat for them before we leave. I'm hungry. I know. I will get to cooking right now. But let me show you guys the condition that I put if I go camping. No, I'm just kidding. I really didn't put a condition. I just said I'm doing this. Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready to see how we're going camping? You guys ain't ready. I've been judged. You guys are not the only ones judging me right now. I've been judged. Ta-da! Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Yum. No, I'm talking about the RV.
Alright guys, so Candy's preparing everything right now. Like a scrumdiddlyocious.
My fingers don't have to smell like garlic anymore. They're already peeled.
Home cooked meals are not made simple. HelloFresh makes cooking delicious meals at home a reality, regardless of your comfort in the kitchen. Alright guys, so now Candy's chopping up the onion.
I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm not crying.
They say they're jealous if you cry?
Yeah.
So cute, man.
Ahora sí andas contento.
Oh, huevo. Coming out good, guys. Look at that.
So they say that if the noodle's ready, it'll stick to the wall. It's ready. Yeah. Break out of your dinner routine with HelloFresh 20+ seasonal chef curated recipes each week. Add extra meals to your weekly order as well as yummy extra desserts like garlic bread and cookie dough. How do you guys like it?
Good.
Yummy? Jonathan, the one that doesn't like to eat. You like it?
Yeah, it's good.
Guys, HelloFresh is now from $5.66 per serving.
And it also is America's #1 meal kit. Why aren't you eating? You're full already. Ew, she touched it. So one of the benefits about using HelloFresh for us has been that we don't have to run to the store for every single one of our meals. It does save us some time on grocery shopping. So guys, get started with 8 free meals. That is $80 off your first month with HelloFresh. All you have to do is go to HelloFresh.com, which will be down on the description, and use our discount code, which is TheAguilars80, and take advantage of these savings, guys. We're on our way to go camping, and it's so noisy in here, but we have the whole gang.
Noisy outside, right?
So I guess we're not the only ones with RVs here. We are here, guys. That's it? Oh, we're just making it bigger on the inside.
She thought que les iban a cobrar por los beer.
No, sí le voy a cobrar.
Like, does it come fully stocked?
Yeah, because we fully stocked it. Let me see.
You can take that down.
You got freezer? Yeah, we're gonna do that in the night. And then we stocked it already with a little bit of things just because. We're gonna get a tour of Mina's bedroom. What is that?
This is my mansion.
Nice.
My special carpet, custom made carpet.
Hey Mina, but animals can't get in here?
If you keep the zippers closed all the way, no.
Well, I wouldn't have mine sleeping here.
Your rooms are dirty.
Your rooms are dirty.
Bedroom number 2.
What's up, Nikki?
Dining table.
Bedroom number 3.
Wow.
I feel like ours is a little better. I'm just kidding.
No, I kind of like Mina's.
I like this.
I like this one. Hey, I can do this kind of camping next time. I didn't want to take the risk though.
Mom, this goes next
you
to
had
each
to take
bed.
off your shoes. Hey, oh yeah, you didn't take off your shoes.
Yeah,
you didn't either.
You didn't. Look at me. She's
Oh
only
my
one.
God.
This is what you sleep next to in your bed, just in case.
Well guys, I've been judged so much by my friends because I'm bringing an RV, but then they're gonna be taking poops in there and showering.
No, come to my bathroom.
Oh, okay, let's go see it. Where's your restroom? Is that?
I think some of it. I told her it doesn't matter, so it's not bad.
Jonathan, primero la cámara, luego el camero, not Nicole, okay?
Reverse. You go all the way back there. Hey, let me get in behind them. Oh yeah, you just bounce right off.
Jonathan drives like a grandma. Like 5
Well, I
miles an
told
hour.
him to go slow.
Well, he does have my precious child up there, you know?
Prende las luces.
Oh, snap.
It's gonna get bumpy, eh? Hey, grab him because it gets bumpy and then when...
Have fun. Grab his lonjas. What are you doing? Come out here. Let's go to a pond. Vamos al pond. Can you leave Minnie alone, please? She's taken. Dang, desperate. Look at my Minnie.
The last day, put somebody in there. And
Pancho.
I'll go in.
whoever has a ripped mattress.
Hey, let's throw your guy.
Guys, so we're going to a pond. Let's go find out what this pond looks like.
Right now.
Have you guys seen that? Whoever someone's so drunk, you drag them out on the mattress and you put them in the pond.
You? Wow.
Oreo!
Dang, Minnie. Huh? Yeah.
I was even like, woo, recording. And I was, Kimberly drives fast. You should get on it with Kimberly que te lleve para allá. It's nice.
I know, but I don't know where she's at.
Oreo. Kimberly's not over there?
I don't know how to...
Minnie. How was the ride?
Fun. Just my dad goes so slow.
The guys are shooting, so let's show you guys where they're shooting. La chismosa. Good morning. This is how we slept. This was mine and Nestor's bed. It's so dirty, guys, I swear, but don't pay attention to that. Honestly, I wouldn't have survived. I'm gonna pee myself. Can you leave her alone already? What would we do without Jonathan? He's always on top of everything. Look.
I need toalla.
You didn't bring it that toalla?
Yeah, my dad brought me one.
Oh, it's over there. Está tirado en el piso. Toda llena de dirt.
I'm gonna take it out.
Melly, are you gonna shower?
No, I'm gonna go write them again.
Why aren't you gonna shower?
Because if we didn't have this, I wasn't gonna shower either way. Might as well take a break and not shower.
she's really doing the camping. Felt like when we moved to Phoenix, I couldn't sleep because I was so like nervous. I thought like somebody was just gonna come.
Get out of here, you're just like Mina.
Yeah, I'm so paranoid. I feel like, yeah. Yeah, no dormí. No, for real.
I'm just imagining if you had a 10, oh my god.
No, yeah, if I would have came with a 10, we could have
That's
left.
what Master was saying. What? If you know, if Kenny didn't have this.
Oh yeah.
What'd you say? You guys would have fucking left.
Let's leave now.
Right.
I demand a shower.
Fuck, you should have just slept with the gun under your pillow. You'd be good.
I did. Te creas. Why are you greñuda?
Because I'm sick.
Oh, Nicole's sick. She got sick.
To be greñuda.
No, it doesn't.
You just had a helmet on. No?
Oh yeah, she had a helmet on.
You had a helmet on too.
But we're all showered. It's currently 2 days after, guys, from the last clip that you guys just saw. So basically, if you guys follow us on Instagram and Snapchat, we posted that the kids had an accident. A lot of you guys right now have no idea what I'm talking about. If you have us on Instagram and Snapchat, then you guys know that I posted that they were flying Melody in a helicopter to the hospital, and I was in the ambulance with Ethan. So when I was trying to do that, a million things were going through my head, obviously. I don't know if I did good or bad to post that, but I didn't have signal. I couldn't call anyone in my family. I couldn't do nothing. I was like, maybe I should just post it once on social media and then just have my family figure out what's going on with calling Nicole and calling everybody else, you know. And the reason why I posted it too was because I wanted to put like pray for the kids, you know, like this happened. I forgot to put pray for the kids, and I just posted Melody's in the helicopter, Nestor and I are in the ambulance, so it was crazy.
Everything happened too fast, so
everything was so fast.
we wasn't gonna be recording and then calling people, hey, we got an accident, we got an accident. So your family and friends wouldn't call you.
So many people are butthurt.
There's no reason for you guys to get butthurt.
That day, as you guys can see, I was vlogging. I literally have certain days that we vlog, certain times, we say this is vlogging time, so guys, cameras are on, blah blah blah, you know. That was vlogging time. As you guys saw, camping was our vlogging time. This was the first time going camping. We got to the location and I hated the location, I'm not gonna lie, and I've already told my friend I didn't like the location.
Yeah, the road was too bumpy. There was a lot of rocks too. There was a lot of potholes and all that.
I thought about leaving. I gave it a try though, you know. We stayed for a day. That morning, the last clip you guys saw, that morning I had talked to my other friend and I was like, we should leave. I was like, we should go somewhere else, but everybody had tents. I didn't want to be such a, like, I didn't want to act like a biatch, you know. I didn't want to be like, I'm leaving, I'm just leaving. I should have, you know. I should have left. Yeah, but I didn't do it.
But we wanted to leave because Melody's friends were camping out close to there, and it was more nice. There was like a lake and everything, so we were like, listen, how come we don't go over there?
I feel like we're talking so much and you guys still don't know what's happening, but it's just that I feel like all this information is needed for you guys to understand where we're coming from. So we're just gonna go in detail of what we saw, because the kids don't remember much. The kids don't remember much from the accident, which sucks because we're still trying to put everything together. It happened so fast. I remember I saw Pancho, which is Nestor's friend, just get on another quad, and then...
Well, first he screamed. He's like, hey, he came running towards us, like, hey, the kids fell. So I thought it was some other kids that fell, falling off of the quad, and I was like, okay. And then he's
and then Mina was like, what kids?
Yeah, and then
I remember that.
And then my friends were like, it's Ethan and Melody. So
when Nestor left on the motorcycle with him, we all ran. I literally had like chanclas on. I always have like slides on, and that day I had chanclas, and that was the worst mistake because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna sit down outside. I literally ran behind Nestor and Pancho, and Jonathan was running too, and Nicole was like, I didn't think it was bad. I really thought the kids had fell.
Yeah, I think we were thinking maybe they just fell. At first I was like, he fell, and I didn't see Melody. Sorry, I didn't see Melody because I thought Melody had just left.
The motorcycle's over there. Ethan
yeah, but I didn't see the
motorcycle.
Us. So I thought Melody left up the hill and left Ethan there, but Ethan was sitting down, so I was like, what's going on? Ethan started crying, and he looked really, really white like candy. And I was like, something's going on. I picked him up and I hugged him really tight. I'm like, started rubbing his back to try to calm him down because he was going into shock. And he's like, Melody, Melody. I'm like, Melody. And that's when I reacted. I'm like, where's Melody at? And I looked over there. Melody was on top of some rocks.
That's when somebody was like, go get Melody. Go check on Melody. We'll take care of Ethan. So they kept Ethan right there. We ran to Melody. Oh my God, guys. When I saw Melody on the floor just crying, like she couldn't even cry. Like it was so bad. I felt like the worst mother ever. I was like, how could this lead to an accident? How could this accident happen so fast, you know? Yeah. And I really thought the worst of Melody. I remember when stuff like this happens to us, I try to be very calm when stuff like this has happened to us, because as you guys know, we've gone through so much already. I just feel like one thing after another happens to us all the time. But I try to be very calm. But when Melody tells me, Mom, I can't move my legs, oh my God, I was like, call the ambulance, you know? I was like, And as calm as I sound, deep inside I was going crazy.
Yeah, when I got towards Ethan, when I calmed him down, my friend was there. I told him, let me hold Ethan, I'm gonna go check on Melody. I was running.
Yeah, so at this point we're going all over the place, guys, because we have Melody on one side and we have Ethan on the other side. So me and Nestor are literally running back and forth from one area to another. So at this point, when I'm with Melody, Nestor's already running to Ethan.
Yeah, but I was running towards Melody too, and when I got there, Candy was already there, but I was checking on Melody. I'm like, what's going on? But I was shaking because my anxiety went from 0 to 100 really quick, and I was like thinking the worst. Oh, when I saw Melody
was pale.
She was
white.
pale, and the first thing I see was her legs all twisted. So I'm thinking maybe she broke a leg.
She had blood in her mouth. I was like, she's bleeding internally. I didn't know what was going on.
So I took off her helmet.
You took off her helmet? No,
yeah,
Jonathan took it off.
I took it off. I took it off.
Oh shit!
So she could breathe better and everything, and then from there I went back to Ethan, but Ethan was still pale. He was scared. He was like, Melody. He was just worried about Melody.
Yeah, Ethan's been crying for the past 2 days for Melody. So that's when our friend called the ambulance, and he was like, can you guys bring somebody? You know, she's really bad. They were asking a lot of questions. Can she move this? Can she do this? And they were asking questions to Melody. Melody could not remember. We're like, Melody, what happened? Melody, what happened? Obviously, we know you're here. You know, you were in the quads, but what happened, Melody? Did you flip? Did you crash? Who was driving? Melody cannot remember anything. And as soon as they said that, they were like, okay, ambulance. The ambulance guys told me as soon as they started, they knew all that information. They were like, okay, helicopter. There's 2 kids involved. We need a helicopter. So I freaked out, you know. I was like, oh my God, based on all this information, Melody has a concussion. And I was just freaking out. I wanted to vomit. I wanted to faint. I remember running. I was like, okay, so she's going in the helicopter. I need my shoes. I need my stuff. So I had to run back to the RV, which is like 1/4 of a mile. Yeah. I ran to the RV. I went to the restroom. I remember telling Nicole, because Nicole and Jonathan were always with me. They ran after me. They're like, Mom, do you need anything? What do you need? I'm like, get my shoes, get my socks, because I was at this point in freaking chanclas. I'm going to backtrack a little bit to that morning. That morning, I woke up. We got ready and everything, and I remember seeing the clock and it said 11:11. And I always tell you guys that I believe in a lot of angels and I believe in signs. And I was like, 11:11? And then Jonathan's like, it's not 11:11, it's 11:14 on my phone. I was like, oh yeah? So your angels aren't communicating with you, they're communicating with me. So we were playing around with that morning because the car said 11:11. And then I remember I logged into the store, and I told Nestor, you have the code. In order to log in, we need a code. So give me the code. The code, in between the numbers, 3 of the numbers were 444. And I was like,
and that's the first time I see that long number on my phone like that.
And I was like, what the heck, Nestor? I'm like, these are angel numbers, 444. And then my friend literally, Diana, she was like, oh my God, I have chills, Candy. My other friend was like, oh my God, I did too, but I didn't want to tell you. So I told him, you know what, that's so weird. I usually see 1111, 444, but never at the same time. I wonder what my angels are trying to tell me. And because I never really understand, you know, till this day I still don't understand. Okay, so going back to the restroom, I was in the restroom, I put on my shoes. Okay, papi, come in.
I'm not a papi, I'm
a
mommy.
What? Nicole left my purse and then my shoes, so I put on my socks, my shoes. I was like, everything in a hurry. I grabbed my bag, and my bag was closed. There's no reason for there to be money, and a penny flew up. And it was so weird because I stopped at the RV door and I looked back and I saw the penny land, and I was like, okay, there's a good sign, their kids are gonna be fine. So that's when I got like strength, and I ran back. And that's when they had Ethan on the floor with you, and they were explaining everything, you know, like, it's better, we're gonna have to fly Melody to the hospital because she looks bad, you know.
I had to check her mental status because she wasn't, I guess, reacting to their questions.
And Melody could not move her body, so at this point we thought Melody was broken. Like, it was bad. We were like, she's not fractured, she's broken from everywhere. And I was just thinking, like, she's not gonna be able to walk again. She's like, Mom, I can't feel my body. So I was freaking out. These moments were so intense, guys. They were intense, but we were keeping calm, you know. So I was there when they had Ethan laying down. Nestor, at this point, I was running back and forth like crazy, and so was Nestor. But at that point, I was like, okay, stay with Ethan. And then they were like, they need a parent over there with Melody. So that was another 1/4 of a mile because the helicopter couldn't land where Ethan was and where the kids had the accident. Yeah, so they had to land way out there. So at that point I ran. So
wanted
I
to
think
go
Nicole was
running.
really in shock though, because Nicole, you could just see Nicole standing around. She didn't know what to do. She would just like run after me, but then at that point she was like, "You're tired of running, huh?"
I was dizzy.
I think that's the most
Yeah, Nicole was
run
so
all summer.
dizzy. You can see Nicole's face. If you see Nicole, you're like, what the hell was she doing? She wasn't doing nothing at all, but she was running after me until she had to stop. And I remember Nicole telling me later that you were dizzy. And then I was fine because I was still in that shock where I was back and forth. So I remember she told Jonathan, or Jonathan said, I'm going with her, ¿verdad? And then I ran. We ran so much all the way over there, and I couldn't make it, you know, like I stopped. That's the most I ran all summer, guys. I'll run for my kids. I'll do anything for my kids, and running was one of it. So I get over there, and actually, and I remember telling Jonathan on the way running, I was like, Jonathan, I know it sounds crazy, but you're more there than I am, start recording whatever you can, because we're not going to remember tomorrow, and we want to see the accident. We want to put the missing pieces together. We want to know what really happened. And Melody was crying the whole time. She was in pain. She was crying because obviously she needed her mom. She needed somebody to be by her side. Ethan, he's coming up the stairs. Que mi amor. His face. I remember at that point I saw Melody crying and I lost it. I turned around and I lost it. I was like, I can't take it anymore. I need to cry, you know. And Jonathan says that I was laughing, but Jonathan was so pobrecito Jonathan. He was like, it's okay, it's okay. And I was like crying, and I was like, I wanted to die, pobrecito. Like, I'm fine. At the end of the day, I'm still okay, but I just needed to let it out. And I didn't think I was gonna let it out in front of Jonathan. I guess over there, like, too many people were involved, that when I was running, I was like, I can't anymore.
It doesn't like that, your nipple.
Was your nipple showing?
No. Why are you looking at my nipple?
Vete, papi. Lay down with us.
No.
Come on.
We want to see how you look.
I've been taking care of it like 2 days straight.
There's nothing on me.
Medicines and
None of us could go with Melody because I guess there was a weight limit on the helicopter, and they said mom was too big. No, I'm just kidding. I felt kind of offended when they were like, sorry, there's a weight limit, and I was like, no, I'm just kidding. That never crossed my mind. Guys, you guys might think we're making jokes out of this now, but we feel a little bit better, and I feel like joking around as a family has helped us, you know. So at that point, they took Melody. Nestor and I went in the ambulance. I went in the back with Ethan. Nestor went in the front. That was the only way they can transport us.
yeah.
At that point, there was no signal on the way. I was so annoyed because I was like, should I call my sister? Should I call? Who do I call? Like, my family needs to find out. Listen, if I'm gonna call one person, might as well call a lot. So I was like, I'm posting it on social media. And I guess I just feel very connected to you guys, that I feel like you guys deserve to know a lot. I've always said that I don't like to share a lot, but I still feel that connection with the people that love us, that I felt like I'm gonna post it, you know. So I posted it. We got to the hospital. Ethan was crying. He's been crying for Melody. He's like, how's my sister? And they
just felt bad for Melody because, I don't know,
they still love each other. At the end of the day, they love each other, even if they fight like cats and dogs.
Because she saw that she was more hurt than him, so he just felt bad. He was just crying. When he came out of the CT scan, he was crying. I'm like,
he's like, Melody can't walk. You know? Yeah, and that's what we're trying to show them. It was an accident. It's called an accident for a reason. I feel horrible. I'm her mom. I should have been like, you're not riding that. Guys, it's unbelievable how many kids were riding quads. Like, in that area. It was like little kids.
Well, when we were in the hospital, I was getting like flashbacks when we were with Sebastian, and something was telling me like to calm down. I started getting like chills.
The kids were good.
I was getting chills all the time, and was just trying to I was trying to calm down because I didn't want Candy to be scared too. So I was trying to, just in case she would get like all depressed about it.
No, so. I think I'm very strong at this point. I think we've gone through a lot. I've lived in the hospital for a long time. So I was literally, while Melody was getting a CAT scan, I was with Ethan, trying to be with him while he was crying. They took Melody out. They put Ethan in. It was just teamwork. Me, Nestor, rotation. He's in. We can't go in there. We're texting each other. We were trying. It sucked because there was no signal, so we had to connect to the internet every time we had to text. It was a mess, guys. We felt so guilty because at the end of the day, we're the parents, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm always going to have this guilt. Like, I should have stopped them. Today, they feel terrible. They're like, Mom, we should have listened. We should have calmed down.
Like every day we learned how to be parents, good parents.
you know. And and at this point I just want the kids to understand that it was not their fault for not listening. It was not their fault for having fun. It was not our fault. We can't blame each other. Not only did it happen to the kids, it happened to our friends, it happened to the adults that were there. They flipped.
Yeah, they busted their head too.
Yeah, we're at the hospital at this point, so there was a little viejito chaplain that was there.
He was so nice.
He was so nice. He told me, you know what's the best thing about this is that your kids get to go home. And I was like, what is he trying to say? He's like, 20 something kids came in today for an accident. Today or this weekend, I can't remember. 23 kids, and your kids are the best ones. Some didn't make it. They came in for the same accident, the same reason, this holiday. And I just couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, like my kids are good at the end of the day. And we just think there's one reason only.
And he kept following us too, huh? Chaplain. It was so nice.
I told him about all my angel signs, and he's like, oh yeah, you will see all those signs in nature. Believe. He's like, I can't believe you believe in all this. He was just like so like surprised.
Yeah, we'll pass by, like when they were doing CT scans, he'll be like, just touch me, be like, you'll be good.
The kids are good.
And then we were at the CT scan place and we were sitting down. He came and talked to us again. I guess he saw that we were worried at the same time, so he was trying to calm us down, but he was really, really nice.
And we told him about Sebastian, we told him everything, so he was like, I need to be with you guys right now, you know. So it was definitely a very, very, very hard moment for us, because knowing that you already lost one child, it makes you believe like you're the worst parent. You're like, we already lost one child, we don't want to lose another two, you know. It was crazy. I literally thought Ethan was bleeding on the inside. I thought Melody was all broken.
Yeah.
I thought Melody's color was bad. I thought for a second, I know this is so dumb to say, I didn't think Melody was gonna make it. She was pale and she was bleeding through her mouth. So, my God. Until today, I have flashbacks. We've had flashbacks for 2 days.
I can't even sleep.
I've been sleeping with Melody downstairs. Nestor's been sleeping with Ethan here because Ethan can walk. Because obviously we don't fit downstairs. We've been doing nothing but talking about it and talking about it. This conversation has gone for 2 days with our friends, what they remember, what we remember, what they saw that we didn't see because it was so fast. And everybody just told me, like, these kids are lucky to be alive.
Yeah, it was, even when we got out of the hospital, my friend brought us the RV back to the hospital. And,
oh my God.
And then we just decided to go back home, so we drove at night going back to Phoenix. And then I was just thinking to myself when I was driving, like, what could I have done better? And I was thinking, like, no, maybe it's my fault. And I was just thinking,
obviously we're gonna always have this guilt.
But I was talking to God too, and I was like, well, what could I have done better? What are we doing? I don't know if He wanted to open our eyes for something. I don't know. We
feel like God is calling us every day, and we also feel like the devil doesn't sleep.
Yeah.
We try to be good every single day. We try to do good every single day, even if it's not on camera, guys. You guys watch only the fun parts about our family. We always try to do good every single day. And I had just told my friend, like, I hope God sees that. I hope that God's seeing, just because I don't show it on camera, I hope God sees what we really do every single day.
We don't like to show on camera because
And that's what my friend told me. She was like, the moment He saved your kids, this is how God is proving to you He sees everything you do. And I was like, oh my God, that's so true.
Is there any good day you do, you don't have to show it on camera, because
yeah, we do it to inspire at times, but
yeah, it has to come out from the heart, you know. So you don't have to be vlogging or recording anything you do.
My friend texted me, she was like, Candy, she's like, there was something stabbed into the
A tree.
There was like a branch stabbed into the seat. She's like, do you know how lucky the kids are that the kids either flew out, or they rolled out, or they flew out?
Because I think the stick was stabbed inside one of the fenders.
He's like, imagine the kids would have not flew out and they would have got stabbed with that. Mm-hmm. And then even the guy that rented the quads when he saw them, he told my friend, out of 16 years that I've been working on this, 3 accidents, 2 didn't make it. You guys are the only ones that have made it. So it's like so many people have told us how bad the kids were, and we saw how bad they were. Obviously, this was horrible, guys. And I know this video is so longer than I could expect it, because I was literally gonna tell you guys in 3 minutes, but I just feel like I needed to like talk about this because I obviously opened up to you guys, so I can't back down no more. I didn't want to talk about it, but I feel like this is gonna help me. You guys deserve to know. Everybody wanted to know what was going on. But I don't know if we want to take a couple days off. I don't think we'll take weeks because I know we're strong. But
yeah, just a couple of days so we can help out the kids too, because they're hurt. You know, I mean, they're still in pain with a little bit of swelling and bruising.
They definitely learned. They tell us every day, Mom, like, we're sorry. We learned. On top of this, there's so many expenses that came with this, but that's the least of our worries.
Yeah,
we don't care. We'll have time to pay everything, you know? We for sure already paid the quads.
Yeah. Yo la can't hasta look at the trip.
You guys to understand that I feel like the worst mother. I feel like the worst mother. Like, I'm gonna feel like the worst mother for the rest of my life for my kids going through this. But I do have to understand at the same time that it was an accident. Have I had put my foot down, and have I been a mean mom this weekend and not let them ride?
So Ethan was feeling kind of guilty, so
Yeah.
I came this morning and talked to him. Like, I told him, you gotta think about yourself. Like, every day we gotta survive. And I told him, think yourself about you being an animal, and you're like you're the prey or the predator, and then you gotta survive every day. And
Every
that's what
day.
I told him. So accidents happen. There's accidents that could be preventable, and there's accidents that you can't.
You obviously can't
You know.
go in life. And I was not familiar, to be honest, I was not familiar with quads.
Yeah, because I could tell Ethan was like feeling like he just felt bad, you know, like bad for
Yeah.
everything. So I was just like, no, you gotta relax.
So with that being said, guys, I know we are going to take a couple days off. I don't know, it might be 2-3 days, a week. I don't know how long. But we're going to take a couple days off from social media because I feel like social media is too much for us. Where we're getting so many messages. Did you at least vlog it? And I'm sure you guys are going to have 1,000 questions. Even I have 1,000 questions and nobody can answer them. Alright guys, so I feel like we already told you guys everything that we basically went through, that we could remember because it was so much. And we'll probably remember as time goes by. The kids will probably remember as time goes by. But I don't know if we're going to talk about it too much or...
Yeah.
Or like I said, we're always making jokes about stuff. Melly's been singing I Came In Like a Wrecking Boof. And she's been like making jokes out of herself, and it helps her spirit. It
I
helps
told
her
the kids, yeah, just to cheer them up. I told them, I think you guys been watching too much ET when they're, when they're flying over the moon. But just to keep them like distracted, but and also guys, before we end this video, I want to thank you guys for your prayers and love.
Oh my
we got all your
God.
messages.
To everybody that was sending us prayers. That was the main goal behind this message that I sent out to you guys. I need prayers. The kids need prayers. I truly believe that when more than one prays, God does miracles. And I'm sure that Sebastian was there. And like I said, there was only one explanation to why the kids are saved, and that is our biggest angel. Sebastian was with them. All the little signs that I saw, Sebastian was with them. That's the only thing that explains. Yeah,
like I was looking at all your messages, and I was like, wow, it's crazy how strong the Aguilar family is, so.
Yeah, and how much you guys
for that.
Yeah, how much you guys support us. Everybody was so concerned.
I was telling Candy, I think it was yesterday when I was telling you, and I was laying down, and I was just like, I slept late because I wanted to check up on Ethan. I was like, I'm gonna sleep probably at 2 or 3 in the morning. I want to see if he's doing good, so I couldn't sleep. And then he started dreams like that, and he's like, Dad, he was just like mumbling stuff and then thinking about the accident. I'm like, what? I thought he was talking to me, and he's like, then he woke up like that. I was just dreaming about the accident and stuff like that. So he couldn't even take his mind out of it. That's how bad it was.
Alright guys, so we're gonna be ending everything right here because like we said, that's all we have for you guys today. Thank you so much for keeping my kids in your prayers.
Yes.
We learn every day. I hope this is a learning experience not only for us, because we definitely learned from this big accident.
There was like kids younger than Ethan and Melody, and they were driving those big ass, I don't know,
they were
called
like
Razors.
8 years old, 10 years old. I didn't think
And
nothing
they were bumpy.
of it.
It was funny because I was telling Ken they were bumpy music, and they were just like saying what's up to us. They were like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
little
so
kids are like riding
maybe
these.
that's why we felt comfortable, because there were so many little kids. So I feel like a lot of moms do feel comfortable letting their kids, and honestly don't.
Yeah.
After what we went through, like this is an eye-opener for us, and it should be for a lot of you guys too. Like, don't let the kids ride the quads. I was not familiar.
Should be banned.
Yeah, I was not familiar with this, for real. I was not. My first time camping, our first time doing this.
But my friend said that every time they go camping, they never rent quads or nothing like that.
And they flip too. It's crazy. It's just crazy.